Ahoy, mateys! Welcome to the ship. Today I'm going to tell you a story. It's not a story meant to stir fear. This is a call to compare notes. If you are a parent of an adult with developmental disabilities, if you have ever called the ombudsman because something didn't sit right, if you thought that number existed to help you protect your child, listen close. Across the United States, calls to ombudsman are increasing. That alone tells us something is wrong. But here's the part I want you to understand about my call. When I called, I was asked why I thought it was a problem. They didn't see a problem at all. That's a problem for me. They never even skipped a beat. No concern, no wondering, no asking about the person, just, it's okay. Group homes can do that. And day activity groups. No acknowledgement of risk, just normalization. That's when I realized the watchtower is not asleep. It's looking right at the danger and waving people right through. When a parent raises a red flag and the response is, I don't see an issue, what that really means is, this has been accepted. It's normalized. It no longer triggers a concern inside the system, in the least. And that should chill every parent listening and every person, because there's a lot of elderly people in nursing homes. That's how I knew about the ombudsman, because I was a CNA when I was 18 years old. I knew I got to call him. Was no help. No help. I wasn't calling because I want control. I called because something is off. You're the oversight. And when oversight responds by minimizing the risk instead of examining it, the message becomes clear. This is how things are done now. That's not protection. That's institutional drift. This is why so many parents across the country are alarmed. From New Jersey to Texas to Missouri to California, investigations keep showing the same pattern. Concerns raised, risks normalized, harm discovered later. The failure doesn't start with abuse. It starts when concern is brushed aside. If you have ever been told, I don't see a problem with that, that's allowed. It's part of community inclusion. That's their right to risk. While your gut told you something was wrong, you're not alone and you're not overreacting, and neither am I. We are doing exactly what parents are supposed to do. We don't need louder reassurances. We need systems that pause when parents speak. Oversight must be questioned, not dismissed. Safety must outweigh convenience. And normalization of risk is not the same as consent. I'm calling all parents to the deck, not to burn the ship, but to demand that when someone points out a leak, the response is not a shrug. In my next video, we're going to slow this ship down even further. I will be going over the exact law that I was quoted by the state of Oregon, the federal regulations being used to justify these decisions. We're going to read the language together, what it says and what it does not say, and where safety, consent, and family voices are supposed to fit. I will link the law directly so anyone watching can read it themselves. No opinions first, no interpretations first, just the map. Because if the system is going to rely on the law, then parents deserve to see it, word for word. Sail on, sailors. I'll see you in the next port. Ahoy, and off we go.